So I'm standing there and I'm basically a middleman, right? And I go over to Tino, I go to talk to him, and then I go to talk to Jack, and obviously there's something going on there, you know. Shit's about to fly, you know, because he offered him a glass of milk and steak, right?
Tino decided to have a friendly supper with me, and what he decided to bring was some steak and a glass of milk.
But he just got really, really angry. I mean, I think it just fired him up. It's as if you're giving a Klingon like stale gach, you know.
I knew shit was gonna happen. I didn't say anything. When they got to fighting, I decided to flip the camera on
and I saw Tino, you know, waving his arms around and getting, you know, throwing a visual fist at me, and I was like, hey, you know, that crossed the line. That's when we decided to fall into duel mode, and that's it, you know. So it started from there.
We had to settle it by duel, and luckily, you know, we didn't agree to the death because that's pretty arcane. But duel could be fun, anyways.
it was a fucking sword.
And I didn't expect him to bring a sword. Like that was pretty resourceful of him.
That's when I decided to pull out my sword, and I just stabbed him right in the midsection.
I don't understand how that happened.
He quickly decided to throw me into this crazy foot on back, hand backward lock.
Him into a fucking, what we call over here in Montreal, Canada, a stem leg, or you can call it a chicken foot, or you can call it a Canadian eagle, or you can call it a Montreal eagle. And this is basically when it's this right here. You can show the picture, and it can only be done on a plank of wood. If you would do this move anywhere else in this position, you would have no luck because it would be considered something else, probably some name you wouldn't want to name your kids or anything like that. Anyways, like shitfoot or something. In crimson bullshit, a black sail tag.
He kicked me in the face and in the ribs, which kind of put me out of commission.
Jack gave this sick kick to Tino.
I got really scared when he climbed up the telephone pole and then jumped on me. Like, luckily he didn't break my back or slipped a disc or jingled my vertebrae or anything like that.
It was brutal, man. He just decided to knee me in the ribs. I mean, come on, who does that? And then afterwards he decides to give me this wicked punch. He like literally did this like 360 twice, and then wham!
It was insane. I loved it. It's worse than leaving two hamsters alone in a cage.
He pretty much pulled out this wooden spoon and whipped me in the face with it. Hurt.
At one point, you know, we were surrounded by
tires and bricks.
There was a brick to the face that was received by someone, I forget who it was.
Jack got to the bricks pretty quick.
And it was probably Tino.
And he smacked me in the face with a brick, which... you know, you think you have friends. I had a wooden spoon. What kind of wooden spoon will stand up against an energy ball?
For Christ's sake, man, I gotta say, he actually pulled off a Hadouken.
You know, if someone pulls out a Hadouken, I think I guess I don't have any friends because nobody tried to stop the fight. I think it was an unfair advantage, you know.
Clearly I was the victim here.
What am I supposed to do, stir the energy ball in some kind of sauce? It's like I tried. You think I didn't try and defend myself with the wooden spoon? It doesn't work. Where'd you get the Hadouken power, you know? Where, did you buy it from a Chinaman or something?
About 6 years ago, I left for China, and I met up with this Street Fighter guy, and he showed me the actual technique of how to pull a Hadouken. Had I not pulled the Hadouken, he would have probably relentlessly destroyed my entire body, and he would have been very sad because he would have lost a good friend. So I had to do it.
Tino was electrified. I think he had an out-of-body experience. They took this out of his body. A form of metabolized salt and electricity.
We both had to undergo plastic surgery.
I had to get some plastic surgery.
Tino had to revert his liver and heart.
My liver was almost like replaced with my heart. You know, they were almost switched around. Like I had to get tattoos all over my body.
Tino had to get a lot more tattoos. He only had like a butterfly before that. Now he's covered in devil.
You know, it's better than looking like some kind of burn victim.
They ended up making up afterwards.
After that, we pretty much patched things up, you know.
We all went for a muffin.
It's like water under the bridge.
And I'm just glad that got my friend back on better terms.
I saw two friends go down that day.